Hi everyone, so this is the second video that I was talking about on how we're going to use a mind map to help us break down the scenario that we've been talking about with the specific client that we're supposed to be working on or working with in this scenario. And so the focus of this video is to teach you kind of what a mind map is and why they're effective and why they're important to use. And so if you look over here to my right, there I have this image that has a lot of different bubbles with arrows that are pointing to other bubbles, which, continuing down the line, pointing to other bubbles. So this is a mind map right here, what I'm using right now with my mouse to circle. And a mind map is basically a way that you can break down an overall concept into easier steps. And so basically, I'm just going to click right into it here. And so I actually have Adobe Illustrator opened. I'm not using Photoshop, just so you're aware. But so in the central bubble of this, you have your main idea. And so this is the overall idea of what you are working towards, essentially. And so from your main idea, you're starting to think about some other ideas that point to the main idea. And so how does your main idea direct your mind to what are supporting ideas? And so now we have our overall main idea, and we're now wanting to think of supporting ideas that relate back to the main idea. Okay, so we have these supporting ideas towards our main idea. And so the sequence literally continues in that same exact way. So now, from those supporting ideas, they point to even more supporting ideas that are directly tied to this supporting idea, okay? And so you have your main idea, which then directs to a supporting idea, which then directs again to an additional supporting idea, okay? And so it's just the same sequence, and so from those supporting ideas, how do they move on to the like maybe there's a final supporting idea, okay? So this is how a mind map works, okay? So I'm going to click back through these different steps here. Okay, so we have our main idea, and how does our main idea connect to our supporting ideas? Then, how do those supporting ideas connect to additional supporting ideas? And then from there, how do those supporting ideas connect to even more supporting ideas? So what you have essentially is, give me a second here, I'm going to select a color. Let's see, I'm just going to select a blue, light blue. And so we have basically how does this concept right here chain backwards to this concept right here, which then chains backward to the main idea. So you have this kind of concept working here, okay? So how does the support connect to main idea? Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to use the same concept that I just showed you, but we're going to use the scenario that we have over here with the Nike shoe design. Okay, so we have our primary idea, which is the shoe design. How are we supposed to be creating this new shoe for our client in this scenario? So we have to think on how this can be achieved. And so our client has defined specific features and colors that are going to connect back to our main shoe. And so as we look forward, we have the features and we have the colors that connect to our main shoe idea. Now, if we continue further on, we know that there are specific characteristics in our scenario. For instance, you have the classic feature of the shoe and you have the sporty feature of the shoe, as well as you have black, gray, and white for the colors that need to be involved with this shoe. Okay, so same kind of idea as we did before, and then those can eventually move on to other ideas. And so say You know, sporty, what do I think about sporty? Well, perhaps, I don't know. Let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this white color. I'm going to change my stroke color here to, I'm going to change it to, we'll just do a red. Hit OK. Okay. And so I have my final supporting idea right here, which could be athletics. Okay, so there's a specific athletic. Maybe it is football. And so I'm going to go ahead and, you know, I'm going to put in football into, put football into this section. So this potentially is moving back towards my main shoe idea. So you can see how these things connect back towards my main shoe idea. Okay. Okay. So that is basically what a mind map is. It's a way that you can break down your overall idea into simpler, connecting, supporting ideas in a visual way. And so I'm going to come back over here to the website, and I'm going to show you an example that I've posted on here. And I'm going to show you first how you can get to it. You're going to go to Lesson, the brainstorming process. You're going to go to Your Turn, and then you're going to scroll down to the very bottom, and you have this one right here that says, here is an example. And so I've already opened this up right here. And so as you can see, this is a way that you can do a mind map. There's more visuals here, you know, the ideas, the like national health idea, simple health data standard, messaging protocol. So it doesn't have to be very basic with just words. You can get artistic with it, which I advise you all to do. But this is a completed mind map and what one can look like. And so that's pretty much the basic of this tutorial. If you have any more questions on how to create a mind map, feel free to contact me either by email or getting in touch with me in class. And so with that, thank you for listening and enjoy your days. Take care. Bye.